Hey guys, what's up? Let's do something different today. Let's talk about investment. And I think the entire world is talking about investment these days because the market is rallying. And rather than giving you just random stuff, I'm going to give you the exact steps I have taken to multiply my earning, how I've started investing in foreign stocks, which platform I'm using for that, how you can start investing in foreign stocks, and some of the nuances around investing in foreign stocks. Okay. So, very first thing, now I'm not a big as an investor, especially when it comes to investing in foreign companies. But it was last year when I was discussing with my financial advisor, he suggested that Harsh, you should diversify your investment to foreign stocks. So the purpose of investment is to also have good amount of diversification, like in real estate, in gold, in Indian stocks, in foreign stocks, so that you mitigate the risk, plus you also take advantage of opportunities which are available throughout the globe. And thanks to globalization, now we have multiple platform which allows you to invest in foreign stocks, including a lot of startups. So very first thing, which are the platforms that you can use for investing in foreign stocks? Well, there are plenty of them, including SDFC Securities account. But two of them which I really like and something that you might find very interesting is Vested, which is a company based out of Gujarat, and they basically partnered with another US based company called Drive Wealth. So technically, you would be buying stocks from Drive Wealth, and Vested is providing you the platform to buy and sell from India and help you with all the taxation documents so that you don't have to speak somebody in US for all this paperwork at the end of year. Now, this is what the Vested website looks like. You can just simply click on start investing and open an account. You can use the link in the description, which will give you about $5 or $10 as a sign up bonus. And you can use that to buy your first few stocks. Now, this is how the platforms look like. And you can see actually here is my return. So I've invested about $17,000, which has given a return of $26,000 so far. So that's an unrealized profit of 50%, which is quite significant. And I think I've started doing this almost 1 year back, and it is pretty amazing. Now, which kind of companies I buy and how I buy them, I'll let you know in a moment. Now, the second platform, which is also pretty good and works with the same partner in US called Drive Wealth, is IndMoney. Now, IndMoney has been around for, I think, few years, and they are becoming very popular. The people who are looking for robo advisory. Now, it's a SaaS platform. That means where you have to pay for subscription. I think few of the services are free. I'm a paid user, and you can see it's for the paid user here. Now, I've started using IND Wealth after Vested, and I'm hooked to this platform for all my needs, including investing in alternate investment fund. Now, you can invest in mutual fund stocks, US stocks, EPF, PMS bond, fixed deposit, real estate, track your real estate investment, and also find AIF investment like Zerodha, Trubicon, and others. Now, I don't want to bombard you with a lot of extra information, but in summary, if you want to invest in US stocks or ETF, you can use Vested or you can use IndMoney. The difference is that sometimes you may not find certain stocks on Vested platform which might be available on IndMoney and vice versa. For example, my recent purchase is SEMrush, which is a company that I use for my SEO activity, and they recently got listed on Nasdaq. Now, this company was not available on Vested for a really long time, and they are available on IndMoney, and that is one major difference that you would face when you're using either of this platform. If you would ask me, Harsh, which is the one platform that I should be using? Well, I like more because of its simplicity, and if your purpose is only to invest US stock. But if you're looking for an overall platform and don't mind paying a subscription fee, then IndMoney could be a better option because it has everything on single platform. And they also do help you in the taxation of your investment, which is pretty remarkable. Now, the interesting part, how I started investing in US stocks. So, as I said, my financial advisor suggested me that you should diversify. And initially, I took the route of mutual fund. So, there is Parag Parikh mutual fund, which invest 65% in US stocks. And I started using that route. But then I realized, I understand tech companies quite well. There are many companies that I talk about as my day-to-day activity. Companies like Cloudflare, companies like Fiverr, SEMrush, SimilarWeb. So why not look into this company's book and find out if I could invest in this company or not? And that's where a friend of mine, Nilesh, helped me. He's an analyst. And since I understand the fundamental of a company, I understand how good their tech is, how good their software is, if they are growing or if they are stagnant or if they are going down, at least I could gauge that from the fundamental perspective, but I don't have that knowledge of reading the books yet. So I take help of this friend, and this friend, takes about a day or two to read financial of these companies. And that's how we started picking the companies that we like, and we invest our money in these companies. And so far, it has worked out pretty solid. We picked companies like Fiverr, Cloudflare. We also let go of few companies that did not match our criteria of investing. Now, the recent company, which is of course not a financial advice, not an investment advice, is SEMrush, which is recently listed on Nasdaq. And I think currently it's trading at $20, and something we started investing in that company. But again, you need to do your own research. You need to look into the finance and fundamental both. It's good to have a companion, probably somebody who can help you by looking at the fundamental if you know the finances, or somebody who can help you looking at the finances. If you don't have those, you can find somebody online who can help you, who can be your companion. Maybe you both of you can brainstorm together, or maybe you can pay the guy for looking at the finances and updating you about the company growth or company books. I know it's a long shot, but if you really want to make that life-changing money, you need to take that route. And that is how it's going to turn into good investment. Now, at the same time, of course, I'm not going to take all the credits, because last 1 or 2 years after the COVID, the things have been pretty crazy all over the world, especially at the stock market. The market is rallying after the initial dip. So a lot of credit goes to that. And of course, at no point I'm not claiming that I'm a great investor. I mean, it's just been few years that I've started investing, but I'm learning. And the reason I'm making this video, so that you could also learn a few things and you could start investing. So here are a few of my portfolio companies that I've invested in. Of course, not all of them are giving great results, but Fiverr has given significant return, about 392%, which is amazing. Net is the Cloudflare, a company that I feel very good for long term, given a return of 175%. Shopify, I believe you all know Shopify, which is the fastest growing dropshipping e-commerce platform, which is what I'm accumulating. Zoom, I've accumulated a bit, not much as I like. And here is a message which a friend of mine actually asked me, that Harsh, once you have a conviction about a company, why don't you go all in? And I'm actually started implementing this idea, and that's how now the company that I picked based on all fundamental research and finances, I tried putting more money than usually I used to do in the past. And something that you should be asking yourself, that if I truly believe in this company, rather than having 20 or 30 different share, why not go big on 5 or 7 share which you truly believe in? It will also help you in tracking better and can help you make great return. And also, it's a decent amount of diversification. Now, one very important thing, you can send about $250,000 in a year to outside India for the investment purpose. And this is something that you want to keep in mind. Now, there are a few tips and tricks that you should know about when you're sending money to Drive Wealth account for investing in US stock. There are a few tricks that you can use to save your transfer fee. If you are using ICICI or HDFC, you might be paying about 2,000 rupees per lakh rupees as a fee, which you can save if you are using SBM Bank. Now, one thing which I've checked, the foreign exchange rate which is offered by SBM Bank is not competitive in comparison with ICICI Bank or HDFC Bank. but the charges are free when you're sending the money to Dry Wealth account, which is basically they're using Silicon Valley Bank. I know the things will get very easier once you start using the platform. Maybe if you want me to do a detailed review of Vested platform or IND Wealth platform, let me know in the comment section below and I would give you a detailed review. But if you have not invested any time in US stocks, this video is going to help you get started. And you can find the link of both IND Wealth and Vested in the description. If you have any question, feel free to ask me in the comment section below and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, this is Harsh.